When it come to death and damnation, sister, God is no respecter of person." She shrugged her shoulders and walked back to her office. The Crow woman stared across the room with a triumphant smile on her face. His mother wanted to move the body to Kingston, but there was no money to do so, and the doctor said it would be too dangerous. So, he would have to stay in this small country hospital, reduced to a simple old man, a peasant, a member of the lumpen proletariat. Ferron felt that the old man would have found it all quite funny, sweetly ironic and fitting. This would have been his end in a classless world anyway. This was his dream. He died that night. They got the call from the hospital while they were reading the 91st Psalm together. His mother breathed what seemed to be a sigh and then walked into the bedroom and changed into black. She would wear black for 3 years after the death. Unpublished notes of George Ferron Morgan. This is Femi's 3rd trip to Jamaica this year, and July has not come yet. I think he is coming to cheer me up, but all we end up doing is drinking. Well, he drinks, but I must be a downer for him since I can't find the strength to laugh. Ambassador work suits him just fine. He gets to see his women, and he really loves Jamaica. It is funny. Sometimes being with him can really play tricks with you. The jokes, the Shakespearean quotes, the gossip about conspiracies, and the memory of that summer we spent traveling across the Soviet Union. He is amazingly good at transporting you until you start to feel younger. But this is Jamaica. We have just come out of a bloody season, and everything has changed, utterly changed. And the shadows are thick with desperate people who will kill you for reasons that you will never anticipate. He left yesterday for Rio. I might see him in December, he said. Funny, because when he called to say he was coming, he had me convinced that he was traveling with a contract for me to take up a post at a university in Liberia. He kept asking me if I was ready to go. I said I was. I am. I am ready to go anywhere. He has said nothing of Liberia since he has been here. I am too embarrassed for him to mention it. Last night, we ran into Gregory. He looks quite greasy these days. He sweats a lot now, which is such a cliché for someone growing fat on power. But I do not begrudge him the extra flesh. At school, his lean and hungry look was quite sad, made him hard to trust. And he did suffer a great deal in the 70s. We met at the Sheridan, in the bar. I have not been there in a while, and I really did not want to go for fear that I would run into people like him. But Femi insisted, said I needed distraction.